In the previous modules, we have learned about different kinds of psychometric tests and their psychometric properties. In this module, we will learn about using the tests appropriately. As psychometric tests are complex measurement instruments, improper administration and use might lead to erroneous results and unintended consequences. So let's get started. In this module, we are going to learn about how to decide which test to use for one given purpose, how to administer the test in proper way, and how to interpret the results. You will have some assignments on all these three learning objectives to experience and consolidate your learning. Finally, we will see how to evaluate effectiveness of tests and ascertain its value in your work. Let's start with how to select tests. Selecting the most suitable test could be a difficult task. Here is a simple list of tasks that will help you in selecting the most suitable test for your purpose. First, you need to specify the purpose of assessment. Assessment is never done for assessment's sake. There must be a purpose behind it. The purpose could be career guidance, professional advice, selection, identifying candidates to send for training program, or promotion. Whatever the purpose is, write it down and keep that in mind while you are going to the next step of test selection. Next step is to define your target group. Who are those people who will be taking the test? What is their age? What is their educational level? What kind of work do they do? Etc., etc. You need to know as many demographic information about your target group as possible. Next, you identify the attributes that should be measured. To do this, you need to know really well what your target group does and what it takes to do those tasks. What characteristics make them successful at what they do? You need to make a list of all such attributes relevant to your target group. The list of attributes can also come from the purpose. For example, if purpose is career guidance and target group is high school students, you need to know what are the attributes which have an impact on career effectiveness and satisfaction in the long run. This information doesn't come from studying what your target group does. Instead, it comes from the research about what makes people effective and satisfied in their careers. In all cases, you need to have a well-defined list of attributes you want to measure before you start looking for the test. Once you have a list of attributes, search for 2 free alternative tests which measure those attributes you identified. Read their manuals and compare the psychometric properties. Chances are that you will not get a test which is exactly measuring what you have written in your list of attributes, but starting with your list of attributes will give you the required knowledge and understanding to use the test properly. This will help you make an informed choice about which test to use, rather than going by some market news. Test administration should be taken very seriously, as the way a test is administered can have great impact on results. We have included reading material on 4 stages of test administration, namely preparation, administration, scoring, and completion in this module. Please go through them to learn about what you should take care of while administering the test. There are 4 common modes of test administration, each allowing for varied degrees of control and verification. These modes are open mode, controlled mode, supervised mode, and managed mode. Please refer to the reading material given in this module to learn about these modes. Interpreting tests is a science as well as an art. The science is in deciding the precision and boundaries of measurement, and the art is in connecting the measurement to useful information about candidates' ability or personality. Interpreting ability tests is usually considered to be easier and more straightforward than interpreting personality tests. While interpreting ability test results, you need to keep in mind the standard error of measurement, and if the measurement is composite, you would also need to look at the errors at the level of composite measurement. We have included learning material on standard error of measurement and composite measurement in this module. Interpreting personality test results can be quite complex due to the complex nature of the constructs measured by personality tests. Two concepts are important and will help you with interpreting personality test results. These are just noticeable difference and patterns. We have included reading materials and lectures on these to help you learn them, and some assignments and quizzes to test your learning. We wish you all the best. Take active part in assignments and exercise, and ask questions in the forum. The more you ask, the more you learn.